Miracle Wands are a new and innovative therapeutic treatment for numerous skincare issues. It is the first product of its kind to come to the beauty market in this form and will change both lives and the way in which we view beauty products forever. Miracle Wands are not limited to the treating of imperfections such as wrinkles, under-eye bags and swollen tissue, but can also be used to treat pains and enhance blood circulation. If you suffer from sinus, headaches, arthritis pain in joints, have trouble sleeping, or even suffer from congestion when you travel on planes, the Miracle Wands are the perfect way to assist in pain relief and treatment of these problems. The Miracle Wands are made of a special type of quartz that is mined in Queensland, Australia. A 2-year study of the mined quartz material in the areas of bioscience, geology, energy rejuvenation and cell repair was carried out with the aid of scientists, Chinese acupuncture and acupressure masters, energy consultants and feng shui specialists. This material was found to retain and disperse temperatures different to any other material, giving its ability to heal. Miracle Wands have many health benefits when used on a regular basis. It enhances blood circulation that is an important part of the body's function. By increasing blood flow in the body, there is promoted cell growth and organ function. Your skin will also benefit from this, helping it to fight off bacteria. The Miracle Wands can also be used if you suffer from perspiration or body odour, have sun-damaged skin, or suffer from bad acne. Usually within 1 week of using the Miracle Wands, teenagers with acne will see their pimples disappear. Miracle Wands will also help the drainage of your sinuses, promoting easy breathing. It is also used to treat swollen tissue and muscles. By applying the wands to specific areas, it could be used to treat post-operative pain, nausea and vomiting. The wands are also used to create balance in the body's vital energies. When massaged into any part of your body, it will deeply relax you, helping to relieve stress. Miracle Wands have been created to manipulate pressure points on the body to treat illnesses and enhance blood circulation in a thermotherapy sense. This technology has been around for hundreds of years, but until this moment has not been in the form of the wands. The National Institute of Health published a national consensus in 1997 stating the effectiveness for use of heat on pressure points and nerves in the treatment of nausea and vomiting. Miracle Wands have the full effect of other traditional medical practices involving manipulation of nerves and pressure points, but are non-invasive to the body and are suitable for all ages.
This is Mrs. Hong. She is from California. Mrs. Hong has worked many years in nails as her profession. This has caused her to inhale dangerous toxins on a daily basis, which in return has resulted in many health issues within her body. Mrs. Hong has trouble breathing, especially through her nose. She feels as though she cannot breathe any oxygen in. Mrs. Hong has also been diagnosed with arthritis. Arthritis symptoms include joint pain, tenderness, and stiffness, inflammation in and around the joints, restricted movement of the joints, warmth and redness of the skin over the affected joint, and weakness and muscle wasting. Mrs. Hong experiences all these symptoms throughout her body. Mrs. Hong's spinal cord veers to the left, causing numbness and pain in her back. She has pain, tenderness and stiffness in her knees as well as calcium deposits, restricting her movements. Most of her aches and pains come from her feet. Mrs. Hong's feet are constantly swollen and inflamed, making it difficult for her to walk. Her back and knee pains also affects her walking. Mrs. Hong's daughter heard about Miracle Wands and brought Mrs. Hong into the Miracle Wands office in California to see Miss Lindy in hopes of receiving Miracle Wands treatment. Mrs. Hong wishes to be able to walk with ease and without pain, but her number one wish is to be able to dance again. She wishes that her pains and arthritis would not affect her dancing, as it has stopped her from dancing for years now. Miss Lindy asked Mrs. Hong to do basic movements. Mrs. Hong must use her hands to pull her knee in this position. Her knees are very restricted and cannot be pulled in towards her body any further. Mrs. Hong cannot just lift her leg because of the pain that she feels. That's why she uses her hands to pull her legs up. She says that she feels so much pain in her knees just holding her legs in this position and cannot stretch it in any further. You can see that Mrs. Hong's spinal cord curves slightly to the left. Her lower back is swollen on the left side of her spine because of her posture due to her curved spinal cord. This also causes pains down her legs, feeling numbness when Mrs. Hong walks short distance. Miss Lindy asked Mrs. Hong to walk back and forth. Mrs. Hong cannot walk fast and staggers. She jokes that if she was ever robbed, she would let her robber go because she would not be able to chase after them. Mrs. Hong also takes her time sitting down, as it is difficult for her to sit down and stand up because of the strains in her knees, legs and back. For treatment purposes, Miss Lindy must cut Mrs. Hong's pants to easily access pressure points within her legs. Miss Lindy begins Miracle One's treatment in the face and neck. Almost instantly, Mrs. Hong says she feels some type of release in her neck. Miss Lindy teaches Mrs. Hong techniques to use Miracle Ones at home, showing her to treat all her joints to help with her arthritis. Miss Lindy moves on to treat Mrs. Hong's back and spine. After treatment, there is already a visual difference. The left side of her lower back is less swollen. After first treatment of the knees, Miss Lindy asked Mrs. Hong to lift her leg again. You can see that she didn't need to use her hand to pull her leg up. She was able to pull her leg in closer towards her body and stretch it more than before treatment. Mrs. Hong shares that there is little pain when she pulls her knee in closer to her body. Mrs. Hong was asked if she can kick her legs out. She does so with ease. There is more strength in both her legs, as Mrs. Hong jokes that she can go dancing tonight. Mrs. Hong shares that after treatment, she can now see clearer and further through her eyes. She can now breathe more clearly and easily. The pains within her body have reduced and her legs have improved by 50 to 60%. Miss Lindy then asked Mrs. Hong to stand up and walk around. However, Mrs. Hong felt so much better that she started to dance. Mrs. Hong cannot stop smiling as she dances and is inviting everyone around her to dance with her as she sways her hips, spins and turns. Mrs. Hong can feel such a great difference when she walks and stands compared to before treatment, where she was struggling to walk and almost limping. She is so overjoyed with the results of Miracle Ones that she just doesn't want to stop dancing, something she has missed for years. Mrs. Hong's daughter was also so happy to see her mother on her feet again and dancing with joy. She shares that she knows that her mum's feet are always in pain. They always go to different doctors and clinics to find ways to reduce the pains and inflammation, but nothing ever works. Both mother and daughter planned on seeing Miss Lindy on this day, and Mrs. Hong's daughter shares that this is the best shape she has seen her mother in for years. She says that she can see her mum's differences with her own eyes. Her mum's back is more straight and less swollen after the Miracle Ones treatment. She can also see differences in her mother's legs now that she can lift and pull her leg in closer to her body. She shares it is really an amazing feeling to see so much improvement after trying so many other ways. Mrs. Hong's daughter is brought to tears after seeing her mum get up and dance, as she shares that it has been so long since she has seen her mother this happy and dancing. It is very emotional for her as she has supported her mother for so long, trying to find solutions to help her. Mrs. Hong's daughter personally thanks Miss Lindy for her time on giving her mother Miracle Ones treatment. Everyone is so happy to see her stand up and dance again, as this has been her wish for so many years. Mrs. Hong cannot stop swaying her hips. She shares that she is going to dance tonight. Mrs. Hong and her daughter goes and prays to Buddha to thank him for showing them the way to Miss Lindy and Miracle Ones. her team are so ecstatic to be able to help Mrs. Hong and to see Mrs. Hong smile and move her hips again.